Humbo! Welcome. Welcome to Wrestle Cram. This is your boy, the host, it's the most, but humble. I do mean humble, the Nostra Novice, aka Derek, and I am here, of course, on a Monday to give you hungry, happy, healthy people Monday Night Raw. First and foremost, thank you so very much for being a part of whatever you're watching this day, night, weekend. If you're watching it on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas to you. If you're watching it on New Year's Eve, I would say Happy New Year's Eve. I'm not going to say Happy New Year yet. But, I thank you so much for watching it. Truly, without you guys, it would not be me. And I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. If you want to do anything for me, go ahead and hit the like button. Other than watching it, you can hit the like button for me. Now, if you don't like it, take it back. Okay? I don't want to claim any likes, that I don't deserve. So take it back. But if you want to give me the like, I will first thank you for it. And you will move on or whatnot. Anything, if you want to do more than just a like, you can go ahead and hit the sub button. Hit that sub button or whatnot. If you haven't hit the sub button, if you have hit the sub button, thank you. If you haven't hit the sub button, that automatically turns you into one of the disciples of WrestleCram. I need you to go out there and spread the rumor. Spread the good word of WrestleCram. I love you so much. If you haven't, and you're watching it, hit that sub button, okay? If you want to do more than just those things, I'm not asking for a dime, not asking for a credit card number. Go ahead and hit the notification button. I do seven core shows each and every week, you guys. I do this each and every week. I mean, it's there. If you want to consume it, you can hold on to it, you can save it, and watch it at your own leisure, whatnot. Have fun with it, But let's. I just want to give a couple of notes or whatnot before we start. If you don't know, I did change the day of course, the Dirt Sheet Roundup. Dirt Sheet Roundup now will be on Sunday because there are some awesome stuff that happens on Saturday that I think we should be covering as well. So I'm going to start putting it on Sunday. If there is a pay-per-view, of course, the pay-per-view will be later on that day. So I will knock it out on that Sunday. I've always knocked it out in the morning anyway. So we're going to try to do that in the morning. I like last week tonight with John Oliver. So that's probably why I like doing that. Or whatnot. Also, at the end of this show, you will find out, of course, what my 2 cents will be about. And it will not be about AEW this go around. Bum, bum, bum. Creepy, right? It will not be about AEW. It will be about WWE and something that's really cool. I think y'all are going to like my 2 cents, what's going to be about this go around. So, let's talk about WWE Monday Night Raw. The matches were... I don't know. There were some downer matches on this card, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Every time they do the Dexter Lumis and the Miz stuff, I love it. The main event was a wet fart for me, but the ending of that was really good. So let's talk about it. We are on the road, of course, to Extreme Rules, which is turning out to be a pretty good card. I don't know if they're calling this a B show, but I'm telling you that they are making this really, really good. Go Astros! Go Astros! Go Astros! I think we played somebody and we went. It was 4-0. So the score was 4-0. Go Astros! Okay, so let's talk about it. The very first match, which I thought was going to be the main event of this show, was not this show. It was actually Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley for the United States title. They did a great job when I tell you that they put this match at the beginning, because everything else in the middle was just like, let's go. So, of course, Riddle and Seth are still going at it, but we got Riddle at the very end of this match. At the very beginning of this match, Seth goes for the curve stomp. He tries to stomp the neck of Bobby to no avail. I thought that was really cool, really creative for him not to, just him being so strong. So after that, toward the toward the middle of the match, we did, throughout the match, Seth is working that left arm, just like everybody else is, to try to not get put in the hurt lock. So we got a beautiful buckle bomb by Seth, and he threw him on the ground. After that, he did a beautiful 5-star frog splash for Bobby to kick out. We get an attempt on the hurt lock to no avail. We get an attempt on the for a pedigree to no avail. Bobby tries to do a spear, which goes into a pedigree. He pins out. That was pretty cool. He puts actually him into the hurt lock. Had him in the hurt lock for a very, very long time. But we get a ref bump. And Seth does a low blow. Out comes Riddle to even to make everything right. Bobby does the spear. Of course, we get 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley does retain. Here's the thing. That was probably the best match of the night, and I was okay with it, because Bobby is he's a one-trick pony. No disrespect to Bobby. Bobby doesn't have all of the arsenal that he did when he was on Impact or TNA. And plus, I don't like him as a face. He's not a good face. But, I mean, it is what it is. He is the champion. He's been, I think, U.S. champion for a while now. So it's time to give that belt up. I don't know who he's going to give it up to, because he is just an overpowered person. But I want to see him drop that belt to somebody. Hopefully, Solo Sikoa. Somebody or whatnot. But, after that, we get a video package of course, of Damage Control winning the belts from Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah. So we get a ceremony, a celebration of sorts for the new champions, Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Out comes on this weird looking 4-wheeler. Bailey can't drive worth crap, but they get a lot of fireworks, a lot of confetti, lots of craziness, and they are talking about that they are taking over the division. Just like they said, they are the women's tag, so they can go pretty much anywhere because they defend on all 3 brands. So out comes Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Alexa Bliss. They are saying that we're getting sick and tired of y'all, and we didn't want to come up here until you put our names. Our names are in your mouth, so we're gonna come out here and talk to you. Bailey says that Alexa has always been been a thorn in her side, which is true, because Alexa was pretty hot at one time. Remember, she's a 5-time champion on Raw and SmackDown. She's had those belts a while for back and forth. She's one of the more decorated women out there. Matter of fact, she's held the tag belt, I think, 2 times. So that was the thing. So Bailey was like, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to entertain y'all right now. But Alexa was like, I want a fight with you. So she does challenge Bailey to a fight. Bailey tries to attack, but Alexa did get a really nice elbow in to knock her out of the ring. That will be the main event. After that, we get Kevin Owens versus Austin Theory. I am so happy that we get a Austin Theory. We get Austin Theory back. I'm happy we get him back instead of just Theory. I'm happy we get Austin Theory back. So thank goodness. So before the match, Austin does attack Kevin Owens before the bell rings, putting a really nice attacking against the leg or whatnot. So we get the match, and when I tell you this, every time Kevin Owens does a match now, it is crazy. When I tell you, it is just unbaffling crazy. He is just 5 stars every single time he gets in the ring now. I hate that he's a babyface while he has to do it, but, you know, it is what it is. And the way it's looking, what the story is saying is that Ezekiel is no longer. So that was good for him getting him, out and bringing Elias in. They're giving time for Elias to grow that beard again. So we're just waiting. But crazy match. Beautiful. Austin does that nice little roll where he tries to do a cutter or something really cool. Usually it's a roll and a standing drop kick. But we did get, oh my God, we got a crazy swanton by, of course, Kevin Owens. And after that, we get closer to the end where Theory tries to get the Money in the Bank briefcase to no avail because, of course, Johnny Gargano comes out, grabs the suitcase, just playing with him or whatnot. We get a pop-up powerbomb and a win by Kevin Owens. I just lied to you. I said that the first match was good. This was probably the match of the night. I will say that because every time Kevin sets foot in the ring, he is killing it. So after that, Johnny Gargano gets in the ring and has the briefcase and just drops it, and he Austin Theory sells it like it was just the craziest, like a ton of bricks fell on him. After that, we got the last Monday with Judgment Day and Matt Riddle. They did offer Riddle a seat at the table with Judgment Day. He, of course, declined, and they attacked him, getting of course the win, and that debacle or the interference from Seth Rollins. After that, we get a Matt Riddle promo where he talks about, Seth, I'm gonna get you. When I get my hands on him, I'm gonna get you. But right now, Rey Mysterio did help me last Monday, so I'm gonna return the favor and help him out by this tag match between Damian Priest and Finn Balor, the Prince Devitt. We get a video package of Logan Paul challenging Roman Reigns to Crown Jewel. A lot of people are upset behind that. Can I give my 2 cents on this just for a little bit? I'm just going to give my 2 cents on this. Logan has done a great job. He has done a great job, okay? Right now, we need to let a lot of people let it breathe a little bit. I enjoyed this segment on SmackDown. If you have not enjoyed this segment on SmackDown, I feel sorry for you. I enjoyed this segment on SmackDown. A lot of people were wanting him. I don't know why they're wanting him. I think this could be a really good money match. But on top of that, it's Crown Jewel. I'm not a fan of Crown Jewel, just like a lot of people are not a fan of Crown Jewel. So, it's on a B-level pay-per-view. Who cares? It's not going to be even seen by a gang of people. So let him do his thing or whatnot. Let him lose to the Tribal Chief. It is what it is. I guarantee y'all are going to be saying this is a good match. Just like I'm going to tell you, I'm going to predict that it's going to be a good match. So, stop it. In the comments. You know what? In the comments, tell me, does he deserve a title shot? I'm saying no, he doesn't deserve a title shot. But it's on a B-level pay-per-view, so get over it. Anyway, so we get, of course, the Brawling Brutes, they have a promo. And when I tell you that this was a bad promo, they are the number one contenders for the Usos titles, and man, it was bad. I'm surprised we didn't get what chance, but they're saying, Holland got on the mic and said that, Sheamus isn't here because he's throwing us a party. Really? He's not there because he's probably not obligated to be there. But the Street Profits come out. They say that congratulations for being the number one contenders, but you didn't beat us. You haven't even beat us. So we're going to have a match right now. Butch, Butch is crazy. So Butch throws his jacket at Ford and says, man, calm that dude down. So we get the match. Two completely different wrestling styles. So I will tell you that it was not the best. I don't think that Ridge Hollins, he doesn't know how to sell all that well. And we know that you were supposed to win, but it was just a very weird match. Of course, Butch did a great job, but it's just Ridge is just not. I don't know. He's the muscle, but he doesn't know how to sell. But D'Angelo Dawkins is the muscle as well, but he's a really good seller. So I don't know. But they did win with some really weird power slam, and Butch gave Ford a kick to win the match, and that was it. I mean, we will see Friday who will win. It's going to be the Usos, spoiler. But hey, hopefully it's a better match than what I saw this go around, because not a good match. After that, we get the last Monday thing with, of course, Edge versus Dominic. Him putting multiple chair shots to that leg. But we get a promo from Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio saying that Edge is actually on the shelf right now. He is not he is not medically released to come. So he's at home, probably resting a little bit. But he's a part-timer. He's supposed to be resting. Not supposed to be. I think he's obligated to just so many Raws that he cannot be there at every single Raw. I mean, let's all be real. And he also talks about Dominic as well. He's like, Dominic, I'm sorry for all of the stuff that I put you through. And, him being a Hall of Famer, of course, Rey Mysterio is a Hall of Famer. He's apologized that it's a huge shadow that you have to be on. And if whatever I can do, I can take it back. Hopefully I can take it back. But Riddle comes in and says, let's go ahead and kick some butt. Let's go ahead and knock these people out. Let's go ahead and do it. So we do get the match after that. But before we get that match, Johnny Gargano is walking in the back, and they run into Alpha Academy, where Alpha Academy challenges Johnny Gargano to a match. Out comes Kevin Owens, and now they have a tag match for next week. Can't wait to see it. I'm a huge fan of Alpha Academy. I'm a huge fan of Chad Gable. Chad Gable is really, really good. After that, we get a Judgment Day promo, and they just talk about how they put Edge, of course, on the shelf for right now, and that I don't know if Dominic is fucking, but it seems like he's doing something, because now that's his poppy or his mommy or whatever. Somebody giving something up for him to turn to the dark side, and if it's Rhea Ripley, can't even be mad at him. Can't be mad at him, not by a second or whatnot. So, because Rhea Ripley is gorgeous. So, can't be mad at you, Dominic, for joining the dark side for Rhea Ripley. I would sell my soul for Rhea Ripley too. Okay, so can't be mad at you. So, they also wanted to do a family photo, so they all get a picture, and the guy's right there giving a family picture or whatnot. So we do get the match between Judgment Day, Rey Mysterio, and Riddle. Pretty decent match, but we got a lot of shenanigans in this match and whatnot. Lots of shenanigans. Rhea Ripley gets on the ring, does a nice back suplex to Riddle while the ref isn't looking. Out comes Seth Rollins to attack Riddle. He goes and gets a chair to attack him. Rey Mysterio grabs a chair from Seth, tries to attack Seth. Seth gets away into the crowd, and Rey turns around and sees Dominic, and Dominic gets on his knees and tells him to hit him. I dare you to hit me. He doesn't. That distraction does cost them the match, where they do the coup de grace and win the match. Now, after the match, they stand tall yet again. I mean, it was just crazy. I will say this. Let me put my 2 cents on this as well. I am feeling the wins on Judgment Day. Whoever comes up to face Judgment Day, whoever it is, if it's Damian Priest or if it's Finn Balor that goes up against the Tribal Chief, can't be mad at them because they're adding wins. That's what we needed. We needed wins from the Judgment Day to make them legit. You have destroyed 2 Hall of Famers, and you're consistently destroying in the tag team division. I wouldn't even be mad if y'all go against the Usos. Y'all are doing a great job. They are writing the Judgment Day the way they should have wrote the Judgment Day. They're not even getting what chants like that anymore. So you have to love it. In the comments, are you liking the Judgment Day? Please give me a yes. If you don't, explain why you're not feeling Judgment Day. But I truly am feeling the Judgment Day right now. I mean, I hate that Malachi Black is gone. He was the one that created House of Black. But now Judgment Day is doing way better than, the House of Black now. So, after that, we get, of course, the interview that everybody wants. We get the Miz TV. And Miz TV, but before we get Miz TV, we get a backstage where Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins are attacking each other yet again. They get broken up, and he says, Seth finally gives in and says, you know what? Let's do it. Let's fight. When do you want the fight? And Riddle says, I want the fight at Extreme Rules, and we're going to do a pit fight. Or is it a fight pit match? Which is that same match that Kid Shamrock did with, I think it was Blackman back in the 90s or early 2000s. I think that's what it's going to be. So we will have that match at Extreme Rules. When I tell you Extreme Rules the card looks really, really good, you guys. After that, we get Miz TV. They have asked, of course, for the crazy Dexter Lumis to come out. But he says that for his his daughter's 3rd birthday party, they had a whole bunch of minions, and he punched out one of the minions because he thought it was Dexter Lumis. So he destroyed his daughter's 3rd birthday, and he said, you're a coward, you don't want to come out. But alongside of him saying that, Dexter Lumis has a huge knife and just cutting the ropes, cutting the ring, and he pops out and he grabs the Miz and almost pulls him underneath, but the Miz gets out and he grabs Tommaso Ciampa. He almost gets Tommaso Ciampa, but Tommaso Ciampa hits him with the mic and he goes away. We will get that match at Extreme Rules. We got 3 more weeks for him to challenge Dexter Lumis. So, after that, we get another Judgment Day promo where they are talking about how much they love one another, and Dominic wants to celebrate. He's heard the fun celebrations or the crazy parties that Judgment Day throws, so he can't wait. But the Prince, Finn Balor, he sees AJ Styles. He wants to talk to AJ Styles. And he says, AJ says, you turned your back on me, man. He's like, dude, I just joined Judgment Day. I didn't turn my back on you. we're still friends. They're still part of Bullet Club. Yeah, so it is what it is. So he was like, "I'm here for you. If you need me, let me know. There's a opening available." AJ's like, "No, I don't want to join your crazy crew. You have turned your back on me. It is what it is." But he's like, "Do you want to fight?" Finn was like, "Do you want to fight?" And he was like, "No, you don't want to fight." So I gave him a hug, and he does not, AJ does not reciprocate with that. So he's like, if you need anything, let me know. And he just walks away. So I thought that was very interesting. That's going to open the door for AJ and, of course, Finn Balor. Hopefully for a belt, for a title. Somebody has to take that belt off of Bobby. Somebody has to. So after that, we get the main event, which was Alexa Bliss and Bayley. Not a good match. Not a good match. I understand why they gave this match the main event status. It had to be the main event status because of what happened at the end. Bayley attempts to attack Alexa Bliss on top of the commentator's desk to no avail. Alexa does a nice little suicide dive off of the commentator's desk and selling a knee injury or leg injury. They get back in the ring. They do their thing. But the crazy part about it is that Bayley tries to pin, put her legs on the ropes. Bianca grabs the legs and throw them away. You're not going to win like that. That's what she told her. You're not going to win like that. Craziness. So we get Alexa does the beautiful DDT and tries to go for the Twisted Bliss. Io Sky comes out and throws her off, and Bayley does the Rose Plant to win the match. Lots of craziness happens, of course, but Damage Control does get the upper advantage and knocks out pretty much everybody. So Bayley gets on the mic and she does challenge now Bianca Belair for that title at Extreme Rules. So now we do have a challenge for Bianca Belair. A good match, a really good match for the title. Finally, a good match other than Becky Lynch for a title. I can't wait for. I can truly, like, the two female matches look so good. It makes no sense. I can't wait to see the Liv Morgan match, the Liv and Ronda Rousey, and of course the Bianca Belair and Bayley. These two matches are going to be, I guarantee, it's going to spotlight a lot of good things. We do Fade to Black after that. What can I say about this show? A lot of good promos, a lot of good backstage promos, video packages. I will say that they were better than the matches. Once again, the Kevin Owens and Austin Theory match is good. Austin Theory can do no wrong to me. I could care less how bad he is when it comes to on the mic, but he's really good in the ring, hands down. But I can't wait till tomorrow, where NXT. I do have an NXT review to give you as well, and of course, the Usos versus, of course, the Brawling Brutes for the World Tag Titles. So let's talk about, of course, my 2 cent. My 2 cent will be about. I did talk a little bit about Vince McMahon coming back, and they're giving him a tribute this year. Now, I'll go in a little bit of depth about it, and I will say this. What do you think about it? But I truly think that they should wait. They should give it a year to do this, and to give him of course, his roses while he's still alive. But they should wait or whatnot. Please wait. Give it a little bit of time. But you should not give Vince McMahon a Hall of Fame ceremony this year at WrestleMania 39. Like, share, and subscribe. Send it to people you don't like. Send it to people you like. Send it to Theory. Send it to Austin Theory and whatnot. Actually, Austin Theory, not Theory or whatnot. I love y'all so much. Make sure you're taking care of mental health. It is truly a thing. Take care of number one before you take care of anybody else. Also, we do know flu season is right around the corner, and that nasty other bug is around. So if you're healthy enough, go get vaccinated. All right? See you tomorrow, okay? Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.